All right, guys, what's up? Uh, Look at what happened already in 9 days. So we planted the seeds on April 21st, and now it's April 30th. So they're outgrowing these little pots, and we need to fill. Remember how we only added about 2/3 soil? So let's take these outside and assess, check what all came up. Obviously, a lot of stuff came up, and let's repot some and fill up the rest of the pots because we don't want them to get too root bound, you know? Okay, we'll see you outside. Alrighty. Oh, it feels so good to be outside. Wow, it was kind of hot out today almost. When you're working, like when you're tilling and stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me take my sunglasses off. Oops, I got this the wrong way so we can... Okay, so we got a few things that came up. Well, actually, it looks like almost everything came up. I think only 2 pumpkin seeds didn't come up. Which is pretty amazing because all of my 656s from that big orange one last year, every single one of them came up. There's a little bit of a weird looking one. Oh, that's not even mine. Wow, okay. So they're easy to sprout, the seeds that I have for my pumpkin. So yeah, we got some of them. So the marrow came up. But you know what? Unfortunately, I kind of looked at the package. I think this is that yellow stripe marrow. So this one won't do us any good at the weigh off. So we might not even grow this. I don't know. We have the heavy cucumber plant came up. So we do have one heavy cucumber. So we could should we try to beat the world record cucumber somehow? And then, oh my gosh, this stretched all out. This is the giant radish that we had 2 seeds. Both of them came up, but I pulled one out. Wow, that's really stretched. We'll have to get that settled in. And we got lots of, let's see, are these all 656s? No, we have the 1650 came up and a 1629 came up. Okay, let's check the other ones. A lot of these are 656s. What else came up though? Oh no, it's kind of sad that this one's goofy looking. Uh-oh. That's the 2052. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I might even get that one away from the other plants. Almost looks a little mosaic-y. But this leaf was like pinned in here, and these were like fused together. It was kind of scrunched. But you get what I'm saying? This looks a little bit mosaic-y, which, oops, I shouldn't have even touched it. Let's put him, we're going to quarantine that one. Dang, that was that giant 2052, that big old orange one that was on the picture of the seed packet. This 1337 looks incredible. Wow, okay. And lots of 656s. Oh, this 1901 came up. Okay, so anyway, let's pop you guys in the tripod. Look, we got our handy dandy pool. We got oh yeah, so remember how we only filled them part way last time? So besides the ones that we're going to transplant, I'm making a mess. What I do is just finish filling them up. So obviously not rocket science. Now you can kind of pack them down a little. Yeah, so see, so I just finished filling them up like that. And then it's a nice stocky little plant because we didn't fill it up all the way to start with, If you didn't watch the first video, go watch that one. Because see, it'll turn a kind of lanky plant like this. Or, it's got a pretty lot of stem. But see, if we just slap some in here like this, boop, boop. See, then you end up with a nice little stocky plant because we filled it up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do though is we're gonna need to get some bigger pots. So I'm gonna I think I'll dig around and I'm going to find some more soil to add to this. I'm just going to find whatever I got and add some more soil to that and see what kind of pots I can find. And we're going to pot these up or up pot. What is that called? Whatever. Replant them in bigger pots. Some of them. I don't have enough pots to do it all, but and then they've been under that really hot grow light kind of being babied up in my room, you know. So I think it's time that they get a little outdoor exposure. So, yeah, I will go find some pots and then I'll be right back. Haha, yeah, see? Look it. This one's a little too big. Dude, I guarantee I probably got all these for free. Or they were from other, yeah, probably. Here, I got a bag of this, whoopsies. Come on now. I got a bag of this garden soil, Miracle Grow garden soil. I got this for very cheap from someone. This is not the potting soil. This is the garden soil. Is that mold mycelium? Yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of mycelium already. That's probably mycorrhizal. Huh. Maybe. If we're lucky. Let's add some of this. Ugh. See, I usually don't buy that stuff because it is actually pretty heavy. And it'll probably get kind of muddy. But let's dilute it down with some peat moss. So I'm gonna go get some peat moss. Okay, there we go. Let's get some peat moss in here. There we go. Ooh, this stuff's dry. Okay, let me fix my knee. There we go. This stuff's still pretty dry, even for handling and repotting, so I'm going to grab the hose. Now we get to get nice and dirty. There we go. See, I don't do anything fussy. I just use whatever I have or whatever I can get for cheap. At this point, it don't really matter. They don't need a whole lot of nutrients. So the main thing is now to remember to put the popsicle stick with it, or you're going to get totally messed up, you know? So see, these will just pop out. Oh, they already got roots coming out the bottom. So we'll just pop these out. Okay, and then we'll stick the popsicle stick in. And we'll water it in nicely, of course. Let's see, where's my fish tank water? I brought some fish tank water. After a transplant like this, you want to soak it till it comes out the bottom. Alrighty. Okay, maybe I'll speed it up. Let me see, is it still recording? What are you guys doing? Are you being have over here? Okay, let me speed it up. I'll transplant a few more. Let's see, we gotta put some of the good ones though. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Look, and see, I reuse all these, even these little tinsy ones. Why not, right? Oh God, that was probably the third or fourth time already that I used them. Whew, okay, that hurts my back. Okay, yeah, basically I'm just gonna go around and water all these, and I'm gonna put them back in the trays. I'll put them back in some trays, and I'm gonna leave them outside tonight. If it rains, I'm gonna actually put them in the garage, but I think it's time to start toughening these guys up. So yeah, we better leave them out. So let's get a little view of all the plants. Woo! All right. Okay, quick now. Let's go over and check on what I did earlier today with the tractor tiller, because I took it over to Side Character Tom's farm, and we're prepping a spot to grow the commercial giant pumpkins to try to sell. So we'll see how that goes, and let's see how the tilling went. Alrighty, guys. So we are at Side Character Tom's. So let's take a look at our growing spot. Check it out. I made this trailer. I fixed it up. Side character Tom gave me a trailer a couple years back, and I overhauled it a little bit. And now we can move the tractor tiller around to go till up our spots. So yeah, actually I got this tractor at a swap meet, like a lawn tractor swap meet. They do it every year in like Portage, Wisconsin. I bought 2 junk tractors for $100 for both of them, and we sat up there and put them together to make one working one. And then I got the tiller for $80. And as we were there, we could just kind of buy the little parts that we need, because there's people selling all the parts and fuel filters, and so for $200 I have a perfect tractor tiller. And I spent $0 on the trailer. I just used stuff. Look at this. These feet that I made were bed frame. They swing down so it doesn't, so it supports the trailer. Pretty cool. Okay, hey, look at how long this spot is. Look at this big long spot. So the only problem is this spot is just super weedy. Like, there is millions of weed seeds in here. So what we're going to do is put weed guard down over a lot of it. And this is where we're going to grow some of the commercial pumpkins, like the commercial giant pumpkins. So we're going to try to grow a bunch of smaller giants to sell to people. So we'll see how that goes. So let me do a little time lapse of me doing some tilling, and we'll test out and see how the tiller works. So they ran over this with the disker with like a big tractor. So, and now I want to test out my little tiller. So we'll get to it. All right, there we go. All finished up here. Yeah, did you guys see that tilling action? That was pretty cool. So that's a pretty big spot, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to check and see if it's going to rain. I don't want these to get cold rained on their first night out, but they're just going to have to fend for themselves, and it's pretty warm out, so I think it's going to be all good. And so far, it looks like we have plenty of plants. I have to give 4 away to a buddy. So 4 are called for already. So honestly, we might start a few backups because we're going to be planting a kind of lot of giant pumpkin plants for the operation. So, and oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, upstairs under the heat, I still have the long gourd and bushel gourd seeds. They have not came up yet. They're usually slow to come up, and they're harder to germinate. So if they don't come up, I ordered some Carolina Cross, some watermelon seeds from a 222-pound watermelon. So if we have to, we'll chuck some watermelon seeds in and grow them instead of bushel gourd. Or, we'll figure it out. So we'll just wait and see what all comes up, and we'll see you guys on the next little diary entry, because we're going to just kind of do videos throughout the whole season. So hit subscribe and hit the like button, because it helps the videos out and it helps the channel. So, all right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.